Let us get started. You're going to find a nice, comfortable seated position, please, whatever that looks like for you. So traditional Savasana, one ankle in front of the other, if you like, or legs in, out, wherever you want them to be. You want to do your best to sit up nice and tall, so using pillows, blankets, that sort of thing. If you need some help to sort of prop you up or prop you forward, even underneath the knees, so that you can let the legs relax. Hands are resting wherever they are, palms down, you're more grounded, palms up, inviting the energy right, one down, not sure. Roll those shoulders up and then back. Think about tucking in your chin. And then crown of the head is up towards the ceiling. So you want to really lengthen out that spine. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. And just start to bring your focus to your breath. A nice big full breaths in and out. We want to do our best to allow our body, our mind to relax, letting everything go. So any unwanted thoughts, feelings, let them go. Just be present on your mat. And then think about breathing into those areas of your body that seem to have some tension and feel a little yucky today. So send some nice fresh oxygen their way and gather up wherever you don't want. And as you exhale, let it all go. And then feel that rise and fall of your chest and belly. And as you can make those deep breaths even deeper and fuller, think about pushing that air through your sides into your back body. So from your shoulders to your hips, front, sides, and back. You can feel it expand like that nice big balloon. On that inhale, and as you exhale, deflate and relax. Try and soften behind the eyes and your jaw, through your neck and shoulders. And finding a nice rhythm for your breath. And we'll gently bring our chin into our chest, allowing those neck muscles to relax. With each movement, move a little bit as you exhale. And if you feel the muscles relax some more, move a little bit more as you exhale. And keep that chin tucked into your chest and slowly bring it up towards the right. And then keeping it tucked in, come through center and to the left. We're just going from right to left. Always remember you shouldn't feel any pain, just gentle stretching. We'll go right and left one more time. And just bring it back to center and leave it there. And lift through center and then up towards the ceiling, lifting from the chin. Try not to squish those cervical spine muscles in the back, but we want to feel down the front of the throat lengthen. And again, bring that chin down into your chest. center. We'll turn and look from right to left. So just start out with small movements. To the right, and through center, to the left. Go from right to left, breathing through, moving at your own speed. Try to keep the shoulders centered. Go right and left one more time. And the next time you come over to the right, we'll stay there. You can feel that right shoulder. Come through center, and we'll look over that left shoulder. We'll come to center. Let's tip that right ear over to the right shoulder. Start to feel a nice stretch down the left side of your neck. And then if you like, extend your left arm out to the side, thumb up. Think of your fingertips reaching towards that left wall and the top of your head towards the right. Let's bend that left elbow back, the hand rests at the lower back, relaxing that left shoulder. And then turn and look at your right knee. And gently bring the head to center and release that arm. Other side, left ear over to that left shoulder. Nice stretch starts to happen down that right side of your neck. If you like, extend the right arm out to the side, thumb up, reach really long, your next shoulder arm out the fingertips. If you like, we'll bend that right elbow back, the hand rests at the lower back, relaxing that shoulder. And turn and look at your left knee. Release that head to center, release that arm. Start to roll your shoulders up and back. Nice big shoulder rolls. Half an inhale, half with an exhale. Good. Take notice how the body's feeling as we're moving. And start to bring those elbows up, increasing that range of motion. And reaching those arms forward, that big full breaststroke. Reach out and through. And up towards the ceiling, lift from the waist, lengthening all the way up. Just one more, please. And next Next inhale, arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Good. 3 more like that. All the way up. 2 more. The last one. Next inhale, arms come up overhead. We're going to exhale and twist to the right. Left hand to the right thigh, right hand behind. Gently twisting, raise shoulders, head turns last. Mindful of your spine whenever you twist. When you're ready, on your next inhale, arms up and over to the other side. Exhale, that right hand to the left side, left hand behind. And always mindful of your spine whenever we twist. And gently untwist to center. Good. Let's extend our arms up to either side. Palms face away from you, shoulders away from the ears. Now from the shoulder, rotate the palm behind and then up. Try not to go from the wrist or the elbow. Just internal and external rotation. If you like, start to round and arch the back. So you can round the back, tuck that chin into your chest, and then arch the back as we open up, look up a little. Good, make it a little bit bigger if you like. Move those arms, open up. Good. Big arm movements. And open up. Good, we'll do one more of each. Finish with that nice big opening. Good, let's draw those elbows in behind us. So bending the elbows, drawing them in behind, palms wrap, squeeze, and then extend them out. Good, 3 more like that. So drawing those elbows in behind you if you can, as if you're wanting to touch them together. And extend them out. Shoulders are away from the ears. Just engaging those back muscles a little bit. Good. Perfect. Let's rotate so our palms face forward. Bring those palms together in front. Clasp your hands. Pull them away from you, rounding the back, chin into your chest. Breathing there. So right into that back body. Try and relax through the neck. You can shake your head no. Breathe through. As you exhale, try and pull those hands away from you a little bit more. Keeping the hands together, lift them up towards the ceiling. Nice and tall. Let's release that left hand to the floor beside you. Bend into the elbow. And just the right arm over towards the left. So try not to drop that right shoulder. We want to keep that chest open, heart shine forward. And then gazing forward or up towards that right arm. Stretching all the way from your hip up through the side of your body. And out those fingertips. Let's come back to center. Clasp those hands together overhead. Reach up tall. So we lengthen out that spine first. And when you're ready, release the right hand to the floor beside you. Bend into that elbow. Reach that left arm up and over. Heart shines forward. Gazing forward or up towards that arm. Breathing into the side body. Gently back to center. Good, relax that upper body. So extend those fingers out. And then big fist. Extend them out. And big fist. 2 more. Last one. Good. Extend all those fingers out, and then we'll bring our thumb and our pinky together, press, extend, work through each finger. And then once you've done your pointer, work your way back, pointer first. And rotate those wrists one direction. And then the other way, please. And shake all that out. Good stuff. Let's extend our legs out in front. Nice little shake. Beautiful. Point your toes, flex your feet. Just point and flex. Excellent. Last one. We're going to hold our feet flexed. Bring your feet shin sides all together and do your best to sit up tall. So if you need some help, push into the floor behind you. We want to lengthen out that spine, tuck in the chin, so we have that ear over shoulder, over our hip, hands just resting on our legs. Pressing the back of the legs into the floor, but you still have a tiny bend to your knee. And pulling those toes towards you if you like. Just breathing into your legs here, nice tall spine. When you're ready, let's extend that left arm up towards the ceiling. Reaching it as tall as you can. Now on your next inhale, lift taller. We're going to exhale and fold towards the outside of the right leg or the right foot. Good. Let your hand rest there on the outside of wherever that leg is. And then let your gaze fall off to the right. Breathing through, if the muscles relax and shooting forward, moving as you exhale. And gently release that. Good. Just shake out the legs. And again, we're going to bring those feet shin sides together. Pull the toes towards you, sitting up tall. So if you need that help, hands rest on the legs. Pressing the back of the legs into the floor, tiny bend to your knees. Extend that right arm up towards the ceiling, lift as tall as you can. Good. Next inhale, lift a little taller. Exhale, pull towards the outside of the left leg. Hope you can reach the outside of that left foot, and then let your gaze follow off to the left. Breathing there. Gently release that. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Good. And gently just rock sort of from side to side. Side to side. Perfect. Let's stop that at center. Take your hands to the outside of the knees. We'll just bring them in and out. Butterfly. Let the inside of the leg pull them in, outside pulls them back down, breathing there. Okay, last one, we'll finish with those knees open. Slide your hands down to the ankles, elbows to the inside of the knees. And then that nice flat back, bringing your chest forward towards your feet. Outside of the knees, pull down to the floor, breathing there. Perfect. Gently lift in that chest. We're gonna keep the right foot in front and tuck the left leg in behind. Come into mermaid. So you want to do your best to stay squared in the center and not allow the body to pull you off to the right. It's going to want to. Just let your hands rest on the legs. Nice tall spine, chin's tucked in. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And then if you like, palms together, thumbs to heart center. Breathe into those legs, try and let them relax. Bring both hands up towards the ceiling, palms away from you. Up as tall as you can, lifting from the waist. Good. From here, let's release the right hand to the floor beside you, down onto your forearm if you like. And reach that left arm up and over. So you can keep your leg where it is. And with the knee bent, you can straighten the leg, point the toe, or push into it and lift up. Up to you. You want to keep that heart shining forward, so left shoulder rolled up and back. You're gazing forward up towards that left arm. Good. If you lift it up, bring yourself down, and we'll reach for that left ankle and point that knee towards the left wall. Left shoulder rolls up and back. Perfect. Let's bring the bottoms of our feet together, please. Again. And again, just that little rock from side to side. Perfect. Bring that to center. Hands to the outside of the knees. Again, just bring them in and out. And the last one, we'll finish with those knees open. We'll slide our hands down to those ankles, elbows to the inside of the knees. Nice flat back, bringing your chest forward towards your feet. Gently lifting your chest up. This time we're going to keep our left leg in front and tuck our right leg in behind. So doing your best to find your center there, shoulders up and back, chin tucked in, crown of head to the ceiling. And if you like, palms together, thumbs to heart center. Extend your hands up towards the ceiling, palms away from you. Really, really tall. And release that left hand to the floor beside you, right onto your forearm if you like. Reach the right arm up and over. Again, that knee can stay bent. You can straighten the leg, point the toe, or push into it and lift up. Whatever works. And keep that heart shining forward, gazing forward up towards that right arm. If you lift it up, bring yourself down. We'll reach for that right ankle, bring that knee away from the hip. Right shoulder rolls up and back. Again, ear over shoulder, over hip, knee. And gently release that. Let's extend our legs in front, please. Give them a nice shake. And point our toes, flex our feet. Perfect. Let's take those legs nice and wide. Now, do your best to not slouch back in that comfy spot. You want to, if you need to, bring your hands behind to lift you up and down slightly forward. You should be feeling a nice stretch on those inner thighs, pulling the feet towards you. Good. Let's take the back of our right hand to the inside of that right leg. Start to slide it down in the direction of the foot. Good. From here, roll that left shoulder up and back, and you're going to look up towards the ceiling if it's comfortable. The left hand can stay on that hip, or if you can reach up and over without dropping that shoulder, as if you wanted to touch your right toes, you can stay there. But we want to keep that heart shining forward, chest rotated from the waist, breathing there. Try not to collapse that upper body. Good. Come back up to center. Now slouch back a little bit. Let that low back relax for a minute there. So again, we'll bring ourselves up nice and tall. Now the back of that left hand comes to the inside of the leg. Slide it down as far as you like without collapsing. Okay, shoulders up and back. Roll that right shoulder up and back. That hand can be on your hip. You can look up towards the right, towards the ceiling. Right hand at your hip, or if you can, reaching it up and over if you want it to touch those left toes. Good. Try not to collapse that body here. And gently back to center. Good. So let's sit up really tall, hands to the floor in front of you, just fingertips to the floor, and start to walk them forward as far as you can. When you feel that stretch and you can't go any further, place your palms down and then just look at your hands. If the muscles relax, you can inch your way forward, breathing as you exhale. And gently releasing that. Excellent. Okay, let's come over onto our hands and knees. Bring yourselves over. Putting something under your knees if you need it, or putting a pillow or rolling up your mat. Excellent. So we want our wrists right below our shoulders. Spread out your fingers, thumbs point towards each other, and if you like, tuck in those elbows. So we just engage that upper part of the arm. We want those knees right underneath our hips. Let's start with our cat and cow. On your next inhale, push that belly out, fill up the belly with air. Back will arch, head and tailbone follow out naturally. Exhale, belly button to spine, rounding the back, head and tailbone follow under. Push up through those shoulder blades. So flow with your breath. Inhale and exhale. There's mobility for your spine. Think of this movement starting at the tummy. So pushing and pulling around that belly button. We'll do one more each. Inhale and exhale. And then you'll come to a nice flat back, neutral spine. Perfect. From here, you're welcome to sit back into your child's pose, bottom back to your heels, crown of the head to the floor, or into your downward dog, hands at one end of your mat, feet at the other, hips and bottom up towards the ceiling. From there, move around if you like. Walk it out, bend my knees, straighten my legs, whatever feels good. Good. Those in downward dog will join them in child's pose. Knees wide, feet together if you like. Just to open those hips a little bit more. Excellent. Back up onto those hands and knees. Again, wrists under those shoulders, knees under the hips. Spread out the fingers, between the elbows. From here, let's extend our right leg out behind. Point the toe. So nice straight leg. You're welcome to stay there with both hands on the mat, or you're going to extend your left arm out front. Stay looking down at your mat. A nice long line through your spine, belly button into your spine. Good breathing there. Perfect. Release your hand back down to the mat and then your leg. So when you're ready, we'll switch sides. So left leg out behind you, point your toe. Stand. And then if you wish, right arm out front, thumb is up. It's really long. Lengthening out in either direction. Perfect. Release that hand down to the mat, knee down to the mat. Again, either child's pose, bottom back onto those heels, or into your downward dog. You pick. Whatever you need right now. With those in downward dog, again, we'll come into child's pose. Excellent. Slowly lift that head up and the chest. We are going to make our way onto our feet, please. So take your time to stand up. Turn the camera so you can see all of me. Perfect, everybody. So once we're standing, we'll come to the center of our mats. Want to feel all four corners of our feet attaching to the floor. So you can lift up your heels, place them down. Lift up your toes, place them down. Your feet are hip distance apart. Good. From there, soften through those ankles, your knees, your hips, shoulders roll up and back. Tuck in that chin. We want that ear over shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. So again, close your eyes or soften your gaze and just focus on your breathing. Your mind has wandered off, bring it back to your breath. Clear out any of that clutter. Now that we're standing, take a quick scan of your body, see how you're feeling. Those feet, how do they feel today? And relaxing in behind your eyes, your jaw, through those shoulders. Your hips soften through the belly so we can really get that movement of the chest and belly on the inhale, and then expand and then inflate as you exhale. Next inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, just let them float back down to your sides. So feel more like that. Go with your breath. Two more. Last one. Perfect. Let's bring our weight over into our left leg, bend into the left knee. Just some balance, right side, toe to the floor. You can flex the foot or lift the knee up. Make sure you have something close to hold on to if you need it. Good. And then if you like, extend one or both arms up towards the ceiling. So do your best to look forward. Don't look down. Wherever we look, our chest tends to follow and then our body follows. Awesome. And slowly releasing that down. Good. Let's roll those shoulders up and back. Big shoulder rolls up and back. And pulling those shoulders away from the ears as we circle around. Just one more, please. Perfect. Bringing your weight over into your right side, bend into the right knee, left side toe to the floor, flexing the foot. So it just hovers or lifting that knee up, holding on if you need to, or extend both arms up towards the ceiling. Lifting that chest, breathing there. And let's release that down. And bring those elbows up. And seeing how that body feels as we're moving. Beautiful. Let's come into our tree. So weight into the left leg, then into the left knee. Right side, toe to the floor. Let's pivot and open that knee up to the side. And bring the bottom of the foot to the inside of the ankle. Shoulders up and back. So we want to think about that hip opening, knee opening to the side. Hips still point forward. Good. You can keep the toe to the floor. Lift that foot up slightly, pressing against the inside of that shin. Or bring it right up to the inside of your thigh. Holding on if you need to, or if you like. Palms together, thumbs to heart center. Again, looking forward. Good. Extend your arms out. Find your branches. Big, big, big. And again, palms together, thumbs to heart center. And let's release that down, please. And shake it out. Good stuff. Let's reach those arms forward. Big full breaststroke. Pushing them out and through. Big as you can. One more, please. Excellent. Bring your weight over to your right side now. Left side, toe to the floor. Open that knee, bottom of the foot to the inside of the ankle. You can keep it there or lift it up slightly. Press against the inside of that shin. Or bring it up right to the inside of that thigh. And then palms together, thumbs to heart center. Breathe there. Like find your branches, extend those arms out. And palms together, thumbs to heart center. And release that down. Good. Reach those arms up towards the ceiling. Lift as tall as you can, right from the waist. Breathe. Just two more, please. Very last one. Good. Your next inhale, bring those arms up overhead. We're going to exhale and fold forward. Bend the knees on the way down. Fold your chest to your thighs. And then start to straighten those legs out. We want to feel the back of the legs stretching. No discomfort in the low back. If you feel anything there, bend your knees a little bit more. Relax through your head and neck. Let those arms just hang. Good, nice big bend to your knees, hands come to your thighs and gently help yourself up. Head open up, very, very last. Once you're all the way up, arms overhead, palms away from you. Spread out those fingers, reach as tall as you can, all the way from the waist. And release the arms down. Perfect. Let's take our legs nice and wide on our mat for warrior. So as wide as you can. And then let's turn our right foot out so our right heel is in line with the instep of that left foot. So the left leg will stay straight, bend into that right knee. We want the knee over the ankle. We want to see the inside of the foot as well as the toes. Extend those arms out. Try and make sure they're in line. Palms are down. And you're looking over the middle or index finger of that right hand. Excellent. Left hand to the left side, right arm from the shoulder. Rotate so the palm faces up. And then start to reach those fingertips to the ceiling. Let your gaze follow. If your spine's okay with it, start to slide that left hand down towards the back of the knee, mindful a little bit of a back bend. You want to feel this from the waist, reaching all the way up towards the ceiling. Good, come back to warrior two, extend both arms out, palms down. And then we'll bend that right elbow, palm up, rest that forearm on your thigh, try not to collapse that upper body. The left shoulder rolls up and back, so we've rotated from the waist, heart shines forward. That left hand can be at your hip, you look up towards the ceiling, or it reaches up and over. Up to you. Breathing there, nothing should hurt, no discomfort. Just feel the body working. Back up to center, warrior two, one more time. Extend those arms, palms down, reach in either direction. And release the arms, straighten the leg, and turn the foot forward. Good, let's shake up those hips a little. Make sure you have water, you're getting some. Good, so this time let's turn that left foot out, left heel on with the instep of the right foot, bend into the left knee, extend those arms, palms down, shoulders away from the ears, and look over the middle or index finger of that left hand. We'll place our right hand on the right side. Left arm from the shoulder, palm up, and start to reach those fingertips towards the ceiling. Let your gaze follow. And again, if you like, your back's okay with it, start to slide that right hand down towards the back of the knee and lift those left fingertips more towards the ceiling. Back to warrior two, extend those arms, palms down. Breathe into those legs, they're doing a lot of work. Let's bend that left elbow, palm up, press that forearm on your thigh. From the waist, roll that right shoulder up and back, heart shines forward. That hand can stay at your hip. Look up towards the ceiling, or that arm reaches up and over, up to you. Good, back to center, warrior two, one more time. Extend those arms, palms down, reaching there. Release the arms, straighten the leg, turn the foot forward, and let's walk those feet in. Awesome, and shake them out. Perfect. Good, good. Let's take a moment in our mountain. Shoulders up and back, chin tucked in. Spread out those toes. We want to feel supported by our feet. Your mind wandered off. Bring it back just to your breath. Your heart rate increased a little bit, increasing that breathing. Bring it back just to be comfortable in and out. Perfect. Let's come into our modified eagle. We're going to bring our right foot all the way across the left. So holding on if you need to. So we're bringing our base of support in nice and tight. Bend to both knees. Extend your arms up to either side, palms away from you. Good, let's bring the right arm in front. Left arm is going to come under the right. Bend the elbows. Backs of the hands together or clasping the hands. Watch your wrists. Bring those elbows up in line with your shoulders. And then think about pulling those elbows away from the shoulders. Get a nice little stretch across the upper back. There, your feet, that right foot can stay flat, so both feet are flat. Or you're bringing the right toes to the floor, hugging the right ankle on that left shin. Or lifting the toes off the floor and really hugging that, the two legs together. Hug those thighs, bending into both knees. And breathing there, making sure you're safe. Beautiful. Release that, release the legs, shake it out, please. Awesome. Okay, other side. Let's bring the left foot across that right one. And into both knees, feet are flat to start with, arms out to either side, palms away from you. Bring the left arm in front, right arm comes under, bend the elbows, backs of the hands together or clasping the hands. Elbows come up in line with your shoulders, and then if you like, pulling the elbows away from the body, nice little stretch for that upper back. You can keep that left foot flat to the floor, and bring the toes to the floor, hugging that ankle in towards that right shin, or lift the toes off the floor and really hug those legs together, bend into both knees. Beautiful. Release all of that. Shake it out. Beautiful. Let us come down onto our mats again on our backs, please. Camera. Right down onto your backs. And draw those knees into your chest. Into a little rock from side to side. Perfect. Bring in that center. Rotate your ankles in one direction. And then the other way, please. Excellent. Let's place both feet to the floor, hip distance apart. Hands to the floor next to you, palms face down. Coming into your bridge, so pushing through your feet and your hands, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Belly buttons tucked into your spine. Good. Your full arm can stay to the floor. Bend the elbows, fingertips to the ceiling, or extend both arms up, reaching tall. So belly buttons tucked in. We're pushing those hips up towards the ceiling. Squeezing the glutes a little bit if you like. Good. If you brought your arms up, let's bring them right down, palms down. And then slowly lower your bottom to the floor, one vertebrae at a time. And once it's all the way down, draw those knees to your chest. Nice big hug, rock from side to side. Excellent. Extend both feet straight up to the ceiling, keeping the legs together and pulling the toes towards you so as if you want to hold the ceiling up at the bottoms of your feet. Keep the hands behind the legs. If you like, tuck your chin to your chest and start to lift your forehead up towards those legs a little. Belly button into your spine, rounding the back a little. Make sure it doesn't hurt the neck. Good. If you brought your head up, slowly lower it back down. Holding onto each leg, take them nice and wide into a big V. So we want to feel those inner thighs. You're still pulling the toes towards you. Keep breathing nice and deep. And then let's start to bend the knees, drawing them in towards your underarms. Your hands can stay behind the knee, behind the thigh. Work them up towards your ankles or to the bottoms of your feet. Get into your happy baby. So opening through those hips, releasing the low back. And if you like, rock from side to side. Perfect. Let's bring those knees together, feet to the floor. And then we'll come into our final position. Please, your Savasana. So making sure you're nice and comfortable. You're relaxed. You're welcome to lay flat out, hands at your sides. Or if you need to, bending the knees, sitting up, wherever you can be comfortable and allow your body to completely absorb everything you've done. Making sure you're warm enough. Doing your best to keep your mind clear of any clutter. Don't let those thoughts creep in. And stay focused on your breathing. slowly begin to bring some awareness into our bodies. Just little movements, wiggle your fingers, your toes. Just staying mindful of your breath. Do whatever feels right for your body at this time. Gradually increasing your range of motion. And eventually making our way to your comfy seated position. And if you like, once you're seated, palms together, thumbs to heart center. So a few more nice big full breaths in and out. Please take a moment to acknowledge the good you've done for your body, your mind, and your spirit. I hope everyone got what they needed from class. And thank you so much for coming. Namaste.